Well, this is Verlita with Verlita's Everything in Between. And if you just saw my last video, you know that I decorated a birthday tree for my 5-year-old granddaughter. Well, I also did her birthday cake this year, which is a first. Now, have I baked cakes before? Absolutely. Have I tried to be fancy with it? Not really. So here we go. I will tell you this, it's semi-homemade in the sense that I use boxed cake mix. It's a strawberry cake, but everything else is homemade. So here I am just starting out by getting that boxed cake mix into my 6-inch round pans. I made sure to spray those, and then I also lined the bottom with parchment paper as well. Here they are baked. I let those cool off for a few minutes in the pan, and then of course remove them from the pans and let them cool a little bit longer. Here is the fresh strawberry and blueberry preserves for the cake. Here is the buttercream icing. If you want any of these recipes, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to include those. Here I am dipping strawberries. This is going to be a part of the cake design. Yes, I already know I'm doing a terrible job, but this is how I have always decorated or dipped strawberries. Basically, get a bowl, roll them around, make sure chocolate's on everything. Sloppy. Hey, they still taste good. I will say, for those who are concerned, I ended up watching a instructional video on how to properly dip strawberries. It was actually a video by OKC Cake Lady. As you see here, I am now assembling the cake. Bottom layer, of course, was the strawberry. Lined it with the homemade buttercream and then filled it with the homemade strawberry blueberry preserves. Then topped it with the cake. Again, of course, I did level each one off so that the cake would be fine and level. I am now applying the crumb coat, which I've never done before. Again, I've baked many cakes, but I'm an old-fashioned baker. You bake it, you ice it, it's done. Crumb coats, never done that before. But hey, there's a first time for everything. So as you see, I'm getting all of that done. It's just the 2-layer 6-inch round cake. I called this my practice cake because this was one that I made a week before her birthday. I just wanted to try out pretty much everything, any and everything, to see what worked. And it wasn't so bad. So again, got the crumb coat applied there, made sure it was there on fairly evenly, put it in the refrigerator for about 15-20 minutes, brought it out. My camera went dead on this part, you guys, so I'm sorry you didn't see me apply the red and the pink icing. Here I am doing a drip. Here, I've never done a cake drip before. It was actually pretty fun. But here it is being applied. By the way, again, for the red and the pink, I just separated out the buttercream, added red food coloring to one batch of icing and pink to the other, and then, of course, applied it to the cake and got it all spread out. As I was applying the cake drip, my cake kit actually arrived in the mail, and here is the finished product. Again, 6-inch round 2-layer strawberry cake with the chocolate covered strawberries. Here's a close-up of the cake. For all of those who have been concerned, I do have better looking strawberries. I'm going to show you in a few seconds, but here is a look at the inside of the cake. I know rarely do you guys get a chance to see the cake cut, but here it is. I call it the money shot. It was beautiful to me. And then here is her actual birthday cake. It ended up being 4 layers. I did French vanilla, alternating layers of French vanilla and strawberry. With the strawberry, here they are. Aren't they beautiful? Much neater. Not so much embarrassed as before, but they were just as good. And here she is blowing out her candle. A little bit of trouble, but we got it done.